start recording. There you go. So, improvement that I've seen, definitely pressure and delaying stuff. Unfortunately, I did not see a lot of plus frames into throw, or rather, you were lacking the delay throw as well, and you were enforcing the frame traps. So I've been opened up by a lot of frame traps, but at a certain point, I'm like, well, don't delay throw anymore. Just block a little bit more, and it's not gonna open you up. So your frame traps and delay frame traps were good. But your delay throw was almost non-existent. And at that point, you gotta notice that the opponent start just blocking for a while, or starts using a lot of ways to stop your pressure. So, for example, drive reversal, right? On drive reversal, you gotta understand. I think I don't want to say something not real. So actually, let's just go in training mode and figure this out, but I think they are at least -8 if you establish your delay tech. Okay, sorry, your delay strike. I need to defend from the throw either right away, okay, or with delay, because then if you're delaying the throw, the strike, it means you can also delay the throw. Okay, so we can do this actually. Let's go in the training. Let's go in the corner. So you do normal what's it called? Throw loop, okay? Without the delay. I tech here, okay? You do now after the throw loop, you do a meaty strike, okay? Again. Go for it. Now alternate the two. I don't know which one is coming, okay? Just keep doing it. Okay, that I fucked up because I delayed a little bit too much, but keep going. We're also doing it at 280 ms, so keep going. See how it, like, even at 280 ms, it's fairly hard to open me up.
Right.
Because I am delaying the throw, okay? Just like a couple of frames. So I can see when you're, say here, right? If the throw is coming already or not. If I see the animation for the elbow, show me the elbow, right? When she sort of like steps forward, I'm like, okay, the elbow is coming, I don't have to press the throw. If I don't see that animation, usually I just stack right away, okay?
Hold on, so you're reacting to the elbow animation?
Reacting is a big word. Reacting is a big word. Not really. I am, no. I am basically based on distance, meaning, I'll explain one thing, okay?
Okay, so let me throw you and then just do a dash only. Right, so I'm here.
Yeah.
So from here, you can see something different between the animations.
Not really. From there, I know that both options can come. Okay?
Okay.
So I know that I have to choose between one option and the other. However, that also excludes the shimmy. Because if you close here, you're not going to have the time to go back. However, if you were to do a throw and stand here, say, it's a little bit different. Like, that's the distance, right? Not here, here. It's a little bit different because now the shimmy is also a problem. Like, it's also an option that can come. And you can kill this range very, very quickly. So all three options are on the table, okay? And this is without delay. So you would have, let me actually write here. You would have a quote-unquote a 0 frame throw. So 0 frame meaning it happens right away, still 5 frame startup. Then you would have the standing elbow also at 0 frame, like without delay, and that is what, 6 or 8 frames startup.
Okay.
Let me see. Do the elbow. Wait, 1 sec. Let's click display setting. Mirror on. Okay, do the elbow. 6 frames, I remember well.
Yeah.
So you would have 6 frames here. And then you would have a shimmy that is not 0 frame, because otherwise it's not a shimmy, right? And let's just say it's like 4 frames between the walk back and the button, and it's still like 6 frames startup, because you shimmy either 6 frames or what is your standing heavy punch? Show me your standing heavy punch.
Standing heavy, yeah.
10. Okay, cool. Now the thing is, right? All of them are happening the first 2 are happening at 0 frames, meaning if you don't put the delay there, I know that I can just more or less delay slightly 1 or 2 frames the throw, right here, and cover the space between 5 and 7 frames with attack. And if you're not delaying here, that falls between, correct?
Okay.
So if I delay at maximum, like 7 frames, and I get the delay sort of like, what's it called? Consistent with the throw, due to the throw tech window being fairly large, I can keep on doing this, and it's going to be really, really hard for you to open me up. Now, you could go to the third option, okay, and you could walk back a little bit and shimmy me, but at the same time, since you do not have the frame advantage because you're shimming, because you're walking back and delaying the button, I can throw my button if you delay too much, okay? So you would have to effectively walk out of this range.
Yeah.
Because that means that I am forced to either use this or use this, which both of them are fairly slow. 8 frames, 7 frames.
8 frames, okay.
Yeah.
So I am neutral though, right? So if what is that, frame data?
That is probably plus, go for it, do it again.
Hang on, frame meter, there we go. Alright, so I'm -3.
Yeah, because you're using a dash. Try not to use a dash, just to see the advantage before. I know you're gonna be, no, don't walk either. Just like do the throw and do nothing.
Oh, okay.
25. So you are plus 25, which means drive rush. But if you were to do a back throw into the corner, go for it.
Oh, sorry.
Without the dash. Plus 18. So both of these situations actually kind of would need a drive rush because you are minus.
Right. But hold on a second. So, but because I get this, that's +3 for me, right?
Yes, actually, no, you're right. I thought that the first time it was like -5, so maybe you fucked up the reversal timing. Okay.
Oh, that was -1. Yeah, okay.
Wait. Keep doing it, and I'm gonna look at the bars, and I'll tell you when you don't put any delay in it. So I think that was no delay. +3. +3 is the best you can get. Okay. So on +3. One other thing that I did not tell you, and actually it's very, very important, we have examined these options, correct? What do you think is missing? There is one thing missing that is actually very important as a very, very basic mix-up game.
Okay, let me think. Drive rush and overhead, maybe?
No, more basic than that. You don't need the drive meter.
A low?
Yes, a low. You are not using a low at all, and you are not using a low at all.
Right. Okay.
Probably because we are at a level where I'm not gonna stand tech or stand push buttons, because I know that the low may be coming. But if we look at the replays, I don't wanna just go by memory, but I think you were almost not lowing at all.
I agree. I know I wasn't, actually.
Okay, so
there was only certain situations where I'd actually always do my meaty first, and then I might go for lows, so it's obviously very procedural.
Yeah, but that makes sense. That makes at least more sense if we're here, because I may want to walk back and try and make you whiff, right? Depending particularly on where you hit the standing medium punch. So if you hit the standing medium punch here, do it.
Standing medium, yeah.
Yeah, and then you try and get another one. I know you wouldn't, because you would need the drive rush first. But if you do that, go for it. So double standing medium punch.
Oh, double.
Right, I can punish you. Or I
Right.
can try, so go for it. There you go. Because I have the ability to walk back. But the fact that I have the ability to walk back means that you can open me up if you get frame advantage, right? So from the drive rush, for example. And then it makes sense for you to do the frame trap into the low because I'm trying to walk back, okay? But in a situation where I wouldn't be trying to walk back, so on a normal standing medium punch, do standing medium punch into low. Again. Show me your standing medium punch on block. Wait. It's supposed to be minus, right? So
Yeah,
no,
so it's plus
no,
two
it's
for me.
plus 2. It's plus 2. Okay, so here I have kind of the idea. The reason why I could be walking back if you do double standing medium punch, because double standing medium punch should be a frame trap for you. Since you plus 2 and it starts in 6, it's a frame trap. But depending on the distance, wait. So depending on the distance, if I get hit by the standing medium punch here, I have no reason to walk back because the second one, even if I try and walk back, you can walk forward and make a hit.
Yeah, can I just double check that? Okay, so I definitely can't connect them. Okay, so that's...
But you would have another button, which is the low. You could probably do standing heavy
Or
punch.
this one.
Or
Can you try
that.
to come...
Yeah.
This one, right? Does that cancel out?
No, you get a trade and it's plus 9 for you. So
Am I delaying the input?
No. Try again. Okay. So yeah, you were delaying the input and we're getting a trade, but without delay you get a plus 7. Okay.
Right. Okay.
But what I'm trying to say is, it depends on the distance and it depends on the button you're going to use. Okay. Because don't forget, if you are plus 2, what can I do that is actually like could be dangerous for you? You do standing medium punch into crouching medium punch without delay, right? What can I do there in between that actually can fuck you up? There's 2 things.
Reversal, super.
Yeah, and?
Okay. Oh, okay.
I think I mentioned last time, but if I did not mention with you, because you know I have so many students, sometimes I forget if I mentioned or not.
It's okay. I'm the same.
So, I explained that.
I mean, I forget what I've said to different people. So
Okay, first let me write about the low. So the low, can you show me your low? It's crouching light kick, right? No, the mix-up one. Yeah, 5 frames.
Yeah.
So that would be even that 0 frames, as in no delay. We're still explaining the whole delay tack, delay strike. 5 frames start, correct? And that would be the low, just so we remember.
Yeah.
Now, I want to show you something. I think like I kind of try and mention all the time, but I may forget. But there is a bracket of things here that is really, really important in this game. So, last 2 frames, 0 frames, minus 2 frames. Why are these important, do you think?
Outside of traps, do you mean, or?
No, in general. Why do you think a bracket of minus 2 to plus 2 could be really important in the dynamics of this game?
Because that's the window for frames and midis, normals, I guess.
No, I just showed you. Standing medium punch into crouching medium punch.
Oh, you mean the drive? Okay. So I don't know any of the frame properties of drive yet. So.
Okay, we can talk about it. So the perfect parry has to hit between frame 1 and frame 2. Okay, after that it's a normal parry. Now the normal parry does not what's it called? There is no influence on the frame advantage. So for example, do sweep now.
Okay.
Wait, only one.
Yeah.
Minus 11, right? Now do sweep again. Still, wait, why is it? Oh yeah, because I was holding the parry. Sorry, no, I was holding the parry. So go ahead again. Minus 11 still, okay? But I'm gonna show you one thing, and we're gonna do it from here. So we do it here, and then we mark the pushback. So do 1 sweep, please. Okay, so you end up, I end up here, correct? Now I'm gonna show you something else. Let me take the right distance. So I'm gonna neutral jump and then parry. So when I land, you do sweep, okay?
Okay.
Did you notice anything different?
The distance is different?
Yeah, the pushback is
It's
different.
closer.
So
Right.
exactly, the parry reduces the pushback that the offender can put on the defender. Okay.
Oh, okay.
So-
Let me think about that for a second.
Yeah,
So, the reason for that mechanic is so that you basically get no advantage, and what would the other reason be? It's so you basically don't just like, oh, I don't know. Let me think about that for a second.
Yeah, go for it. Take your time.
That would be so you can continue the offense as, yeah. So if you muck up your parry, you're at a disadvantage, I guess, because so you haven't gained any defensive advantage by not timing it correctly, I guess.
Not
How does
really.
that sound? Yeah.
Okay, so those are the things that you gotta know about dry parry. So let's write them down. You can get perfect parry within 2 frames of parry activation. Okay, then you will get, let's write it here, parry causes less push back than normal block. Okay, and then we have hold parry versus multiple hits drains less DR than individual parries. Okay, does all this make sense?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Now we go back to what we were talking about the parry timings. So if you do standing medium punch into crouching medium punch, oh, I fucked up. Wait. Go for it. I get a bit quite easy perfect parry. Okay, why? Because you are +2 on the end at the end of the normal. So the only thing that I have to do is reversal parry. I can still fuck it up, but generally it's much easier. And even if I do fuck it up, it's still like a block. Okay.
Is there startup properties to drive impact?
To drive impact, this.
Yeah. Sorry.
Drive parry.
Is there?
What do you mean with startup properties?
Like, is it from the first frame? That like, is it an
it's
instant
frame 1.
Or?
Yeah, it's a frame 1. It's instant frame.
Okay.
So if you do something where you're a +2 and you do the button right away, again. See how it's harder now for me to, if you press this button, to get the perfect parry, because the startup is different and the pushback is different. So this is much easier. It doesn't mean I'm gonna get it all the time, particularly at the latency we're playing at, but it's much easier for me to do it. Now, show me crouching medium punch by itself, show me crouching medium kick by itself. So 6 and 8, the crouching medium punch, 8. So that variance of 2 frames actually makes it so it's much harder for me to land the perfect parry consistently, because now,
even though that should come out on the first frame, right?
even if you time it as the first frame, what is going to happen is, if I do parry reversal when you're at +2, technically my parry, the first frame is active, is at 0. Okay, so it means that as soon as you get the normal, I have the parry. But if you do the crouching medium kick, that parry would have to hit a frame 2 instead of frame 0 to get the perfect parry. So, hi all, just a small correction on the last concept. In that situation, although the standing medium punch for jury is +2, the student is actually using a 6 frame startup move in crouching medium punch, and you cannot use a reversal parry timing, or rather you can if you want a normal parry, But for a perfect parry, you have to delay a couple of frames, which is what I'm doing in the demo, and that is why it's actually working. In this situation, I was just a little bit tired, so I did not notice that the startup was 6 frames, and I was explaining the theory for the jab, which is usually what people use if they think that you're going to delay your attack and they want to challenge that extra frame advantage. So say you're +2 and your opponent does a crouching jab to challenge you. You can of course frame trap them, but you could also try and perfect parry, because if they're using a 4 frames and you have a +2 advantage, you will get the perfect parry to connect in the first 2 frames of the reversal timing. So there's a variance of 2 frames that now makes it really hard for me to time the 2 frames.
Right.
Okay. But yeah, in general, let's go back to the delay. So let's go to the corner. Okay. So we're gonna talk a little bit about. Let me in the corner. Let me be the one corner. Okay. So we're gonna talk a little bit about these timings because it's important. So here we have 0 frames, so no delay, 0 frames, no delay, 0 frames, no delay. Okay, correct? This is not the startup, it's just the fact that you timing it meaty, so it hits, it connects at the first frame I am standing up, correct?
Yeah, okay.
Now you have 5 frames for the throw, 5 frames for the low, and 6 frames for the standing medium punch, okay? If we analyze this, all of them individually, can I crouch block, well, can I crouch and tech the throw at at the timing of 5 frames? Yes, right? If you do keep doing the normal throw loop and I do not apply delay to my tech, I'll be able to tech, okay?
Okay.
However, can I also do that with the low? Like if I wake up and tech and you do meaty low, will I get hit or not?
Is this entirely math based?
Yes, kinda. Like if you know the properties of the game. I mean, let's test it. So try and do meaty low, okay? And I'm gonna do reversal throw. I get hit. Not the crushing medium kick. We're still talking crushing light kick, remember? So do crushing light kick.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because if you do crushing medium kick, it's not going to give you the chance to then tick throw. Meaning, I'll explain this. If you do this into that, it's almost instant, okay? If you do this into that, you see there's more timing. So I could push a button in between, okay? So, once again, do the throw and then do crouching medium kick, meaty. Sorry, not medium kick, my bad, light kick. Again.
I think there's a delay.
There it is, okay? Yeah, but it's the latency. You've seen that I go counter it, okay? So I cannot wake up and do the throw and cover also the low, okay? But if I apply some delay and use this timing instead, here, I am applying 2 frames of delay, okay, on the throw tech, which would also cover this. So I'm gonna show you how that looks like if I don't fuck it up. Go for it. Okay, you seen it like that. That already worked. Okay, you see that you couldn't open me up, but I pressed the button, so it's here. You see it? Hold up. There we go. So that means if I apply 2 frames of delay and actually tech here, okay, I can cover the low. Now, we're gonna do the same thing with the meaty standing medium punch, okay? I will still delay the throw tech by 2 frames, okay? Go for it. Right? You did not hit me. Right? It's a little bit higher, but that's the tech. So if I now tech at, and I'm gonna color it another color, if I tech at 2 frames, this is the delay, okay? So meaning I cover the 7 frame window, I am actually beating this and beating this and beating this, correct? Okay. Now, let's assume that instead of doing what's it called, meaties, okay, instead of using this timing or this timing or this timing, you are delaying by a couple of frames, okay? It's gonna take a little bit for you to get used to it, but you can do it. So instead of doing that, okay, you will do this. There's a little bit of delay. I don't know if you can see it, but it's there, okay? So try that, and I'm going to only delay 2 frames, okay? So you have to apply delay to the throw, to the low, and to the standing medium punch, okay?
Okay.
Go for it.
Sure.
You're not applying delay at the moment.
Is that too much?
No, this is too little.
Oh, how can I read it?
I'm going to show you. Wait. So you do something like, let me see. Okay, you see that there is
The black?
The black, exactly. So this is 1 frame of delay for me, okay? Intentionally left there to show you.
I see.
If you do the 0 frames, okay? Wait. I'm gonna show you again. Wait. That's how it looks like. There's no black.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just goes together. Okay. I see.
Yeah. So you want that black to actually apply the delay. Otherwise, you're not gonna be able to open me up. And that's why I was looking at it from your perspective. You see how
that's 2 frames, right?
no, you have 1. Wait, actually, that's the dash. You have 1 frame of delay here. Okay. So we're gonna look at it together.
Okay.
Right. But you see, I have 2 frames of delay.
Yeah.
Which is what I was trying to explain to you with the 5 to 7 frames. Okay, no delay is here. Okay, so where I have the green, delay is here. Okay, so I'm still using the old timing I promised you I would use.
Okay.
Try and delay a little bit more. Almost. Go for it. Go for it. Okay, you had the 2 frames of delay. Now try and do like 4 frames of delay with the button. Okay, go for it. It's kind of hard to do with 300 ms. There we go. There's the opener. Okay. So what happens is you delayed like about 4 frames. I only delayed 1 because I fucked up my 2 window, but you opened me up. Okay.
Right.
Now, one thing that you have to understand here is the fact that you are delaying the button and you're using a button that is not a 4 framer, okay, means I can actually interrupt the button waking up 4 frames.
Right.
Okay? Because you are putting that 4 frames delay, it means that
you can wake up jab.
Yeah, I can wake up jab. And that's part of the risk with delaying your button, delaying your throw, delaying your low, etc., etc. So,
can I just ask a question about that? So, in this situation, the default method would be like for your average player would just do the earliest possible tech or the earliest possible button, right? So
to beat the crashing light match, you mean?
To either tech or do this. That's the default most people would do, right? So am I like the first choice that I would have is to actually start with the delay, since that's everyone's default. Is that right?
It's related to the way the opponent techs. Normal timing, reversal. We're talking defensive here, okay? So they will wake up with the timing for the throw loop or the timing to block the low. That's going to be the normal thing, okay? Then we're going to have to mid diamond maybe. And I know this means also you, but that's also why I'm using it. And it's not like offensive or anything like that, but you can see that that's what you were using until now, right? Plat to mid diamond is going to be 0 to 2 frame delay. Okay. Well, actually, high diamond to master and let's just say upper master, okay, because we don't have another bracket there. Is that even a word? Alternation? But yeah, you know what I mean? Alternating. Let's write alternating. Meaning you don't have a default anymore. You would start from the 0 to 2 frames delay and then go to 2 frames to 4 frames delay, okay? But you might have to go back because that is what I do at a high level, okay? I start with a 0, 2 and understand if they can cover that 2 frames delay by delaying the tag. And then I start playing the 2 frames to 4 frames, 2 frames to 6 frames, depending on what they do. If they do nothing, okay, say they are delaying something really, what's it called? Long.
Consistent?
Like, no, long, like 6 to 10 frames delay, because they know that we're meeting each other with a button. At a certain point, I may be doing something like this. You are delaying so much that I can get this in. Even though it's 22 frames, if you delay after 10 frames or whatever, I have all the time to walk back and do this, okay? But what are we forgetting that we have not analyzed? Look at the screen.
Okay, I'm looking at the screen. The 4 frame?
Yeah, the 4 frames meaning the shimmy, okay? They call it the shimmy, I call it the bait, it's the same thing. Meaning, I'm a boomer, it's my fault. Yeah, but generally, it's the option that we have not looked at. So why is it important? Well, remember I told you, if you delay 4 frames, okay, the other option, so you are delaying because you don't want to be tag, like have your opponent tag here all the time because they're delaying, remember, like delaying tag. So you are delaying in the attack. But that means they can press a button now and stop you from delaying, correct? Well, if they press a button with the delay, you can also use a shimmy, meaning, right, and cover that button. So try and wake up with delay, crouching medium, crouching light punch. There it is. Okay, and there I'm +9. If I react, if I know my conversions, I can do this into this and that. Okay, and then you're in the same situation. And that's guaranteed because I'm +9, I can combo into it from the trade, okay? Right. But aside from what I can do, I was saying this is the whole beating, like shimmy to beat the delayed button, okay? The more that button is delayed, the more I can actually walk back and still beat you, okay? Because if you delay only 2 to 4 frames, I can walk here and then I have to like press a button. But if you delay more and you're still pressing a button, I can walk a little bit further and maybe use this. So I'm gonna show you the difference, okay? You do the 2 to 4 frames delay crouching light punch, okay, after the throw.
Okay, sure.
Right, and I get the trade in this case. I can even beat you, I just have to anticipate a bit. Now do delay it a little bit more, okay? It's gonna be a little bit hard at this latency, but we're gonna try. You see that the combo is much better because these crash counters for terms of better terms. Basically, on punish counter, this gets the extra freeze and the extra frame advantage for me to do much more stuff. Okay, usually it's Eddies that get this. So I'm gonna do the same thing. So you do the same delay, and I'm gonna do it with another button just to show you the difference. Okay. Oh, I messed up.
Sorry.
That's okay. So here you don't get the screen freeze, you don't get anything. But if you do neutral jump into crouching light punch when you land.
Sorry?
Yeah, that. Oh, again. See how we get this, like, there's a shake, there's like a lot of frame advantage as well.
Punish counter.
Yeah, punish
Hang
counter.
on, so why, are there 2 punish counters? Is there?
Yeah, there's 2 punish counters, that's what I'm trying to explain. Even though I do, say for example, this is +5 on hit, okay? If I do get punish counter, it will be +9, and we can test that. Go for it. Oh, messed up. There it is. Don't move. So when you get punish counter, don't move, so we can check the frame advantage. +9, yeah? Now I'm gonna show you another thing. So this is +3, yeah? So theoretically, with this mat, when I hit the punish counter, if there weren't 2 punish counter, this should be what? 3 + 4, 7, correct? Let's test this. Oh, messed up. Oh, I shouldn't do the teleport. So again. Okay. +23. It's not +7 or +9 or whatever, right? It's +23. Because there are some special properties on some heavies. I don't think anybody has them on mediums. I think like Street Fighter 5 Crash Counter, okay?
Yeah.
Basically, there's like a full freeze, etc., etc. That's why I can do it again.
I remember, the brief time that I played, I do remember that, that a little bit from number 5. Okay.
Yeah. So do it again. See, like how much stuff I get? I actually can get even better.
Right.
But yeah, so
23.
back to the theory for shimmies, non-shimmies, delay, etc. Okay, so what happens is, as I was saying to you, if they delay very little, I am forced to do this, okay, because this is too slow. Okay, this starts in 9, this starts in 7. So, but if there is enough time because you've conditioned them, now you can get more reward by using this, okay, as a punish counter, and then you get the special punish counter, blah blah blah. But this is all related to how much you condition them. If you are playing against a plat to mid diamond, this option kind of will not be available, okay? Because even though I try and do it right away, I have to let them press the button. So if I do this and frame trap with this, I'm just gonna get a counter hit. So wake up right away, crouching. Yeah, exactly. It's +6. It's not +23, right? So what I'm saying is the type of offense you mount, the delay, the non-delay, the shimmy, the delayed shimmy, the delayed low, the non-delayed low, is all related to your opponent. At like until a certain point, so say silver to mid diamond, you can just run your game in offense, and if you apply maybe a little bit of delay, you can cover most people defense. Okay.
Gotcha.
So if you do this
until they start thinking about it, I think I know what you're saying.
Yeah. Because if you keep doing this, right, this is your usual what's it called? Throw loop. If I don't fuck it up, okay, and then don't apply delay, I can keep doing this, and you cannot stop me with a crouching light punch. You see, you get counter hit. So what happens is people start to delay. So if I go for a meaty, they can block. Okay. And this is the situation you're going to be in until mid diamond or low diamond, okay? However, if they start delaying, I can delay my strike a little bit later. Wake up 4 frames. There, okay? I can delay my strike and open them up, okay? But if the delay of the strike is always the same, I'm not going to be able to open them up until they change the delay of the tech or the delay of the button, okay? So the more there is variation from here to, say, where are we? Yellow. To here, to where's the next bracket? It will be 4 to 6, right? The more I have to adapt my offense, and the more I think the game is crashed. But the more I have to adapt my offense, there it is. The more possibilities are opened up. If I do the normal throw loop, and you wake up 4 frames, you get counter hit, correct?
Okay.
But if I delay this throw, you win. Well, the wake up crushing light punch.
Okay, sorry.
There we go.
Yeah.
You win. Okay. So at the moment you are beating the 7 frame delay. The 2 frames delay, so the 7 frame throw. If you wake up with delay, you are going to beat this as well. If I do it right away. Oh, I messed up. Because you blocked, yeah? So you're beating defensively this one.
Sure.
And I'm gonna do the frame trap as well. You're beating this, correct? Defensively.
Yeah.
So you are beating all these options because you are delaying the button. Okay? But the fact that you are delaying the button a couple of frames also means I can move during those 2 frames because I don't have the fear of being put in blocks.
Sorry, I think I'm doing it.
You're doing it.
Sorry.
It's too late. Oh, I messed up again. There it is, okay? Even though we traded, it's because of the latency, I still get the combo, so I still win this, okay? So you are not, and we're gonna put an X there, beating this, okay? Because I'm shimmy. But this is only possible because you are delaying the button. If you do not delay the button and press right away after throw,
Sure.
I cannot walk back. Okay?
Okay.
So now you've opened a third level in a sense with the shimmy because you are delaying the button. Okay? Meaning I can now walk back and press the button. The more you delay, okay, so instead of now delaying 2 frames, the crouching light punch, you were to delay say 4 or 6 frames, I can get from here where I can walk until I have to press the button. I can get maybe there. Your button will whiff, assuming you're gonna do crouching light punch. Go for it.
Okay. Yeah.
Right? And that opens up this for me, which opens up the special counter. But that is only possible if you were to say delay your crouching light punch by
If I do a crouching
4 to 6 frames, which will be your crouching light punch is 5, correct? 4, sorry. So 4 plus 4 is 8, 4 plus 6 is 12. Okay? So this is the option that can be beat by this. Okay?
Gotcha.
Because of the delay and because of the freedom to walk back. Now I want to ask you, this is whiffing and you're delaying it, correct? Like if I do this with delay, you get punished, correct?
Right.
But I'm also using a 9 frame move after walking back. Okay?
Right.
So there's a lot of space in there, right? I'm not doing the button right away, and I'm using a 9 frame move. So even if we were to sort of throw the smallest number possible, let's say 9 plus 4. What is 9 plus 4?
13 frames, yeah.
Okay, show me your crouching medium kick. Is 8 smaller than 13?
Yeah.
Okay, so I want you to wake up, crouch medium kick with no delay. Okay.
Okay.
Again. Can I walk back and do the shimmy?
No.
No.
You cannot. Right. Because I'm getting you before your first active frame on the move.
No, even before. No. You're getting me even way before the standing.
And you're walking animation.
Yeah, you're getting me through the walking animation, which means I cannot walk out of this range. Which means if you choose to wake up 8 frames, I would have to be here to punish you, which is impossible for me. Okay.
Sure.
However, and that will beat the quote-unquote shimmy, as they call it. So that will beat this, correct?
Right.
But the fact that you're waking up right away with the 8 frame moves, what does it mean?
It means that you can throw and jab me.
Yeah. So go for it. Oh, I messed up again. Yes.
Gotcha.
I can counter eat you with this. I can actually even counter eat you with this. I'm not gonna get the punish counter because it's not whiffing, but I can also counter it. This is what it means to both defend and attack at high level. Okay, in this game.